My boyfriend won't look good bald. Dear Bill, you don't know what he's going to do. Burr. Please stop encouraging people to experiment with shaving their heads during this pandemic. My boyfriend and I both listen to the podcast separately, and recently he's been dropping the idea of shaving his head into the conversation. He'll probably go bald eventually, but I think I will lose what's left of my mind if he takes it upon himself to expedite the process. Love you, your podcast, your specials, and your show. Saw you in Boston last year, and you killed it. Much love to you and your family. Please stay safe and healthy. Now, right there, that whole email is all you need to know about the female brain, what they consider important, and then their manipulation abilities. Okay? Now, if I was a woman and I was doing a podcast and said, girls, if you got a couple extra 10 pounds and you think it looks good, then get on with your fat self, right? And they'd be, that's right, you go, girl, woo, and all that type of shit, right? If a guy wrote in and said, please stop telling my girlfriend to keep eating, her fucking cunt belly's hanging over her panties, and it was her panties that made my dick hard, and now I'm fucking, it looks like a trucker squatting to take a shit when she's standing up. I can't handle it, right? Now, a guy would leave it at that, would leave his own superficial thoughts at that, but not a woman. Then she goes to cover her tracks where, love your podcast, your specials, and your show. I saw you in Boston. Yeah, I spent some money on you last year, and you killed it. Much love to you and your family. Please stay safe and healthy. She went all fucking Joel Osteen on me here. Fuck all of that shit. You don't mean one fucking word of any of that. That's you covering your fucking tracks. Okay? Because you know, deep down inside, okay, if your boyfriend shaves your fucking his head, it's going to expose the fact that you might not love him as much as you thought you did. Right? If he shaves his head, you can grow it back, you dumb cunt. I'm sorry. Why am I going this hard? I'm just fucking, you dumb broad. He can fucking, it'll grow back, you know? And if he looks bad, then only you have to look at it. And why are you losing your mind? Because you can't go to the mall and buy more shit that you don't need, you fucking lunatic? Maybe he's losing his fucking hair because he's realizing, living with you, that there's not a house in the world that he could go out and buy that you're not going to fill up with a bunch of horse shit. Right? There you go. Now, I was playing devil's advocate. Now I'll side with you. Did he have neglectful parents that just left him on his back for his whole childhood, so he has a fucking shovel to the back of the head skull? Well, here's what you got to do. If he's going to eventually fucking lose it, then why don't you, you know, like some of these boyfriends do, who buy their girlfriend's fake tits. Why don't you go out and fucking foot the bill for his hair plugs? Then he can go swimming without a bathing cap. He can do all of that type of shit. You know? My boyfriend won't look good bald. Oh, wow. I got to see his head. Has he got a Shrek head? I don't know. If I can pull it off, anybody can fucking pull it off. It's fine. You just got to get used to it. You know? And you'll actually be safer with him walking down the street. If he's in shape and he has a shaved head, there's something about it. People just think you know, like how to fucking, you know, a little of that MMA shit, you know. But the truth is, what you really need to do is once somebody has a shaved head and they're in shape, then what you got to do is you have to look at their ears. And if they don't have one of those cauliflower ears and they're of a certain age, past a certain age where they probably would have got one by then it's just like, oh, he just had male pattern baldness. All right, plowing ahead here. I don't know what to tell you, lady. I think if that's going to make you lose your mind, unless you're just being playful, I would